हेलो फ्रेंड्स, मैं डॉक्टर प्रमोद आप सभी का स्वागत करता हूं VSDL प्रोग्रामिंग के इस लेक्चर सीरीज में। फ्रेंड्स, आज की वीडियो में हम देखने वाले हैं कि व्हाट आर द एडिशन ऑपरेटर्स, व्हाट आर द डिफरेंट टाइप्स ऑफ एडिशन ऑपरेटर्स एंड हाउ these एडिशन ऑपरेटर्स आर यूज्ड। We will consider some examples how to use these addition operators in VSDL program. So friends, under this category of addition operators, we are having three different operators. The first operator is the addition operator, which is indicated by plus sign. The second operator is the subtraction operator, which is indicated by the minus sign. And the third operator in this category is the concatenation operator, which is indicated by ampersand symbol. Now this addition and subtraction operators, they are used to perform the addition and subtraction, or you can say they are used to perform the arithmetic operation such as addition and subtraction on the numeric data type. For addition and subtraction, you will require the operands of the numeric data type. The next operator, which is the concatenation operator, this concatenation operator is used to combine, or it is used to concatenate, or you can say it is used to join the two vectors to form a long vector. So now these operators, the addition operators and the subtraction operators, the operands must be of numeric type, and the result that it will produce, that will be of the same type as that of the operands. Similarly, in concatenation operator, the operands must be the array type or element type, and the result that it will produce will also of the same type. If your operand is array type, then the output will also the array type, and if the operand is element type, the output will also the element type. Now one thing you have to remember while using these addition operators, though the name addition operators, it consists of the three different operators: addition, subtraction and concatenation. Now the next point you have to remember in this addition operator is, whenever you have to use this addition operator in the VSDL program, you have to include one extra package. That package is IEEE.std_logic_unsigned.all, or you can include IEEE.std_logic_arith.all package along with the IEEE.std_logic.1164.all. So at the beginning of any VSDL program, you have to include some package. So in simple program, we are including IEEE.std_logic_1164.all package. But along with this package, whenever you have to use the addition, subtraction or concatenation operator, one extra package you have to include that I have specified, and they are nothing but IEEE.std_logic_unsigned.all, or you can include IEEE.std_logic_arith.all. Without this package, your compiler may give the error. Now let us see how these operators are used in VSDL program. Now the addition and the subtraction operator, they are very simple. In previous years you have learned how to use this addition and the subtraction operators. The new operator for you is nothing but the concatenation operator. Now let us see the use of this concatenation operator. Whenever you have to use the addition and the subtraction between the two operand or between the two datas, you have to use this addition and subtraction operator. Again, one most important point you have to remember for these addition operators, that whenever you are using this addition operators, you will require the two operands. The addition, the subtraction is performed for at least two operands. You can use more than two operands, but at least it will require the two operands. Now let us see how this concatenation operator is used. So for that I am considering the first example. For the first example, what I will do here, I will consider the three different signals which has the different size. Let us consider the signal A. I will assume this signal A of 8 bits. So first of all, I will declare this signal A by using the VSDL command as signal A, then colon, then data type of the signal is std underscore logic underscore vector, and in bracket I will write down 7 down to 0. So this will initialize or declare one signal A whose size is 8 bit, and along with it I will initialize some value in the signal A. So let us consider that I will initialize the value 1001 1001. So this is the 8-bit value that I am initializing for signal A. Similarly, consider the signal B, which is of the 4-bit. So that's why I will use the command signal B, then colon, then data type of signal B is std underscore logic underscore vector, and as it is of 4-bit, its size will be 3 down to 0, then colon equal to, I will consider the initial value of this signal B is 1111. Then next I will consider the third signal of a single bit. Let us consider that signal is C. So I will declare that by using the command signal C, then colon, then data type of the signal C is std underscore logic, a single bit I am taking, and I will initialize the value on this signal C as 0 by using colon equal to 0. Now if you see all these three VSDL commands, if you are having the group of bits, you have to include that group of bits in double quotation mark, and if you have the single bit to initialize, that is to be included inside the single quotation mark. Now what is my requirement? Let us consider that I have to combine, I have to concatenate, or you can say I have to join all these three signals in a single signal, suppose. So for that I will consider one new variable, or I will consider a new signal Y. So new signal Y I am considering for the output. So if you see here, if I have to combine all these three signals A, B, C, what will be the final size of this signal Y? A is of 8-bit, B is of 4-bit, and C is of a single bit. So combining all, your result will be of 13 bits. So that's why I will declare the size of this signal Y, output signal Y, of 13 bits, and that is declared by using the command signal Y colon std underscore logic underscore vector, and in bracket I will write down 12 down to 0. So that will initialize one signal Y whose size will be of 13 bits. Now let us consider the command. I will use the command Y is assigned with A ampersand B ampersand C. This ampersand symbol is for the concatenation, for joining the three different signals. Now here in this case, when I will use this concatenation operator, the expression on the right hand side, if you see here, A ampersand B ampersand C, that means this ampersand symbol or the operator will join the operands. So that means data present in A will be combined with the data present in B, and again it will combine with the data present in C. So that's why when this statement, VSDL statement, will be executed, the Y will be assigned with the 13-bit value, and that value will be 1001, 1001, then 1111 and 0. So that will be the final value. That means if you see here, all the three operands which are present in A, B and C, they are combined in a single signal. So in this way, to combine any vector or the array, you can use this ampersand symbol. Now let us go for the next example. In next example, I will consider one signal, my array. I will consider one signal, my array. The name of the signal is my array, whose size is of 16 bit. So that's why in bracket I am considering 15 down to 0, and that will be assigned with 1111 1111 8-bit data I am considering, and I am combining that data by using the concatenation operator ampersand symbol with some another signal m data. The name of that signal is m data, whose size is from 2 to 9. So if I will use this statement, after the execution of this statement, the result will be of 16 bit, and out of this 16 bit, the upper 8 bits will be 1111 1111, and the lower 8 bits will be considered from the signal m data. The lower 8 bits will be considered from the signal m data, because if you see the size from m data 2 to 9, you will get the 8 bits. So 8 bit of m data will be combined with the 8 bits that is given in the statement, and you will get the 16 bit, right? Now let us consider the third example. In third example, what I am doing here, I have considered one signal again, my word. This my word is assigned with one string. String is also written inside the double quotation mark. The string is VSDL. I am concatenating this string with 2020. I have written in double quotation mark, and whenever I will write down any value inside this double quotation mark, that will be considered as a string. This is not the binary value, this is your integer value. लेकिन जब हम इसको double quotation mark में लिखेंगे, that will be considered as a string. So string VSDL will be combined with 2020, and finally it will result in a single string VHDL 2020. So in this way, this concatenation operators can be used. You can consider the more examples. If you have any doubt in this addition operators, you can put your doubt in the chat box. Hope you have understood the concept of this addition operators. और अगर आपको पूरी तरह से ये एडिशन ऑपरेटर्स अगर समझ में आ गए हैं, so please like and share my videos, and if you have not subscribed for my channel, subscribe the channel and press the bell icon, so that whenever I will upload some new video, the notification will be received in your YouTube window. So friends, that's all for today. Thank you very much.